Hey, what's up, Graham Squad? What's up, Graham Squad? Y'all, it is going down today. I don't know why my stream won't connect to Facebook, but I'm just gonna post it. Let me post this real quick. And we're gonna get started because what is going on? What is going on? Why is that happening like that? It's Mo. Graham Crackers. Something burning. On every platform. All right, friends. All right, friends. What's up, Graham Squad? We are here. We are live and in color, in full effect. And it is, what day of the week is it? It's Wednesday. If y'all seen this on a Wednesday, happy Wednesday, friends. Let's start the day off with something positive, or the night off with something positive, okay? Let me tell you something. You are incredible. Anybody can do it when it's easy. You do it when it's hard. That's what I've been living by all day today, because today has been a doozy. When I tell you it's been a doozy, it has been a doozy. It's been busy. It's been challenging. It was a few times my eyes welled up with tears. I was just going to break down and cry. But I said, I got to keep going. I got to keep pushing, because crying ain't going to solve nothing at the moment. I cry later on today when I got time. Right now, I don't have time. I also have my emotional taco. Shout out to my sister. My sister got me this emotional taco. It says positive taco. It's okay to fall apart sometimes. Tacos fall apart and we still love them. Tiny Taco has your back whenever you need a pick-me-up. I love my emotional taco. I need this sometimes. I just look at it. I just set it on my desk and I look at it. Let me tell y'all something. Working is not for the weak right now. Everywhere is short-staffed. Everywhere has problems. Everywhere people are overworked, doing 9 and 10, 11, 13 people jobs. Things are extremely tough on a lot of people, for the employed and the unemployed. So whatever you're doing right now to get by and survive, baby, you're doing good. As long as you ain't hurting nobody, you are doing all right. I wanted to start the top of the show off like that, friends, because we all need a little pick-me-up. We need some encouragement. Lord knows I do. Lord knows I do. I hope y'all can hear me okay. Am I good? Can y'all hear me? Okay, cool. Let me make sure I turn my comments on, because with StreamYard, I can't always see the comments. We're on different platforms, but we're going to solve that. Right now, we're in the beginning phases. The train is just beginning to move, but we're going to keep going. I got a few things on the docket today that I want to talk about. I don't understand what's going on in the world. If anybody has a clue, I don't know if the aliens is zapping us with some type of mind control. They got people losing their mind, but I really don't know what's going on. Quick disclaimer, keep in mind everything on this show is alleged. It's for entertainment purposes only. I advise you, I implore you, go out and do your own research. Go out and do your own research so you can determine for yourself if you believe what I have said, okay? We're just minding our business, being nosy, scrolling the internet, finding out what's going on in these streets, because something is happening. Now, before I get into the first story time today, friends, disclaimer. These things can be quite touchy. And I don't want anybody to be up in their feelings about anything. I just really want to acknowledge something that's going on. And I really want to make sure that people are aware of what's happening. Hey, honey. Not right now, dear. I love you. I love you. You can put it my way. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I've been planning this show all night. And right as soon as I get started. Anywho, friends, we're live, and this is a live show, so I will continue on. Anyway, let me share my screen real quick. Let me share my screen really fast and show y'all something that really got me up in a tizzy. Hold on, friends. I'm coming. Hold up. Y'all, we working through it. I hope this does right. I hope this does right. Okay. We'll do it this way. How about that? Okay. First story. I know y'all done seen this everywhere. Now, I'm going to just give y'all a quick disclaimer. I won't there. I won't there when this happened. I don't know what's going on. But the story itself is pretty sad. So it says that a body was found in David's car. Now, David is a singer. I guess he got famous on TikTok. I don't know. I've heard one song. And to be honest with y'all, I'm be fair, I've only heard it a few times. But I know it was a big thing. It was a big hit. I don't know how old this man is, but he got mustache and beard. So I'm assuming that he's of age and well beyond that age. But a body was found in his car some weeks ago. It was in a Tesla that had been impounded. It had been on the side of the road somewhere in California. And the people was walking by and they had been smelling something. They didn't know what it was. So it got impounded, and then they found there was a dismembered body in there. Couldn't identify the body at the time. But now it has been identified that a 13-year-old girl went missing from Lake Elsinore last year in 2024 who had a boyfriend named David. Okay. Now, as more developments come on the story, friends, we have found out. Now, I don't know if they're going to show this in the next slide, but we have found out that this is the girl who went missing. And in addition to that, apparently, they don't show here. These are the people talking about what they were smelling when they was walking past. Apparently, there has been pictures that have surfaced. Now, I don't know if those pictures are AI or not. You don't know nowadays. But apparently, there was pictures that had surfaced of them two together. And then there was a text that says, Celeste won't let me get any sleep. Oh, Celeste and David won't let me get any sleep. And they spelled it exactly how he spells his D4vd. One or two things, in my opinion. Either somebody is framing this man or something happened that is beyond what we know. This seems like a true crime story just literally unraveling in front of our eyes. Y'all know in this day and age, TikTok fame is like, I can't snap with this hand. Right? Right? You put out a song, you can put out a little beatbox, and then you're famous. That doesn't hide the life that we had before that. Okay, we know the internet will find out anything, but the alarming part of this is that all roads lead to this particular artist, this person. Now, I don't know if he did it. This person is innocent until proven guilty. I don't know if the authorities have contacted him. I just know that it seems like the information on this case is being put out pretty quickly. I don't know if they want us on the internet to solve the case for them, because we will. Or I don't know if they're just trying to get the person who did it to be guilty enough to come forward. You know what I'm saying? Or get the media, the masses, to put out whatever information they have. Because honestly, when you're out here doing stuff like this, once you put this story out, everybody and their mama who got just a teeny bit of information. I seen him at a gas station. I was at the milk store and I ran in and got me 2 Lucy's in Newport, and I saw them and they dropped a quarter. Somebody gave me $1. It's always going to be somebody who has a story about an interaction they had with the person. Or the last time I saw them, this was my last message I had with them on Facebook. I said, keep going, be strong. It's always somebody who needs to be in the center of what's happening here. So when you put this type of information out, 9 times out of 10 on the internet these days, nothing is hidden. Somebody ring camera caught it. Somebody phone bill caught it. Somebody, cousin, sister, brother, know somebody, baby mama, auntie that knew what happened. So I don't get it as far as why the information is being released. But my theory, my hypothesis is that this is what's going on. They trying to get the masses to come out and explain what's going on or what they know about the situation. It's very sad. This girl was 13 when she went missing. Okay. And I guess she was 13, then turned 14, or was supposed to turn 14 during her time of being missing. And this year she will be 15. Either way, she was underage. Apparently, her parents, according to TMZ, not me, what they had said is what information I found out when I might not have business being nosy. The parents said she had a boyfriend named David. Boyfriend named David end up in the trunk of a car that belonged to somebody named David. And then there's a picture of you and this David. Don't know if it's AI. And on top of that, there's a tattoo on her finger that says, shh. Now, why would I say that? Grim Squad. Why would I say that? I say that because apparently, allegedly, according to the internet, with the pictures I had saw, he got a tattoo that say "shh" on his finger. What are the odds? What are the odds? ST I got right there. What are the odds, friends, of something like that happening? I don't know. But I will say this is a sad story. Condolences to the family. Um, Hold on, guys. I'm sorry, I forgot I had my heater on. If that was really loud in the background, that was my heater for my feet because my feet be cold. But condolences to the family, condolences to the victim. I hope that they're able to solve this case and have a solid explanation of what happened to this person. And for me, there could be a number of things that went wrong. And we see in today's time and age with so many DURUGs, with rugs and hunching and accidents involved, anything can happen and people panic. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But in my book, there's nothing that could have happened that would have caused the person to end up in someone's trunk dismembered. Okay. Um, that is not an accident. That was done on purpose. So hopefully David has nothing to do with it. Maybe there was a misunderstanding. Maybe someone is trying to frame him. I really don't know. But it is a very sad story that a young teenager's life is gone. Someone who hadn't even got opportunity to live yet. Honestly, if you 30, you ain't got. If you 40, you ain't really got the good opportunity to live yet. Because you got to think about it from birth up to 18. You're a child. You're in school. You're being told what to do. Once you graduate in this day and age, you can't do much. Everything is so expensive. What you gonna do? People be doing OF, social media, but working a regular 9 to 5, you haven't really gotten a chance to experience life yet. You ain't got to experience heartbreak. You ain't got to experience what the heartbreak meant. None of that. So I feel for this person, but I always say, friends, to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord, and I pray that that's where her soul is. And please, y'all, keep the family in your prayers. Um, and be careful out there, y'all. I was just in Lake Elsinore, I don't know, like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, or passing through Lake Elsinore. And sometimes when you go through these places and you see these high profile stories like this, you're like, oh, I wonder where they were. That's where my mind go. I wonder where they were. I wonder where they was walking. What was they doing? What was their last meal? I mean, I think that deep even when it comes to finding like cavemen, or not cavemen, but what was the lady that was found? It was old. It was found with the woolly mammoth, like old ice age frozen people, and they be like, oh, we found peas in their stomach. I be like, oh, they had peas and carrots for dinner. That's what I be thinking about. I be that deep into it. Let me drop this down from the stage. But friends, whatever y'all know, come forward and say it. Whoever did it, the cat's out the bag. We know what happened. You know, we got to continue to be mindful of what we're doing. Okay, y'all. We started out the show very heavy. Again, I don't know what happened to the girl. I don't know what happened to the family. I mean, what happened to if David had anything to do with it. Me don't know, friends. Me don't. But we're gonna go on to the next story. And I wanted to share this with y'all. On a lighter note, a pump fund streamer paid a TJ Maxx worker $10,000 to quit his job. Y'all, would y'all quit your job for $10,000? Would you? I'm not. Now, get it. It is TJ Maxx, but let's just see. Let's just see what was said. What happened? Let me play this for y'all real quick. Now, What y'all just saw there was a streamer offering somebody $10,000 to quit their job, and the person did it. Granted, the job was TJ Maxx. Y'all, in the climate that we're in, you must have a job. I don't care if you work down to the Dollar Tree. I don't care if you sweep the parking lots for the Walmart. I don't care if you clean off the stop signs for the city. Whatever it is that you do, keep it. Do it. Build you rapport. Build you some rapport. Keep your job. Because I'm going to tell you how quick 10,000, baby, my bills, that's a month. It's gone. Now, for a child or for a young teenager who don't have no bills to live with their parents, yeah, that may be a lot of money or something they can start and invest somewhere else with. But in my opinion, children, young adults, teens, old adults, middle age, people that hate your jobs, keep your jobs. A study just came out, literally, a report came out that said there are more people unemployed than there are jobs. I can't tell you how many times I see up and down my news feed that someone is applying for jobs to say they're hiring and they don't get hired. Keep your jobs. At this point, I would have had to hit the mega millions. Okay. I would have to hit the mega millions to leave my 9 to 5. I'm not going to leave it. Now, if y'all see me on TikTok, yeah, I do wig influencing. Yes, I do my videos here on YouTube. Yes, I'm on Twitch. I'm going to keep my 9 to 5. I still work a 9 to 5. I'm going to keep it. You don't know what's going to happen. And I'm going to tell you, $10,000 can get gone right quick. That's very little money. Now, people are saying in the comments that they can go back and find another job tomorrow. He can go online and search for a bunch of different jobs. Maybe he'll get one. Maybe he won't. But what will be on his resume and his work history is that he walked out of a job and quit. You ain't getting people 2 weeks notice or nothing. It's still folks on that job that got to run that shift that's going to have difficulties now that you're gone because you took $10,000. And that is going to be a stain in your work history. Now, granted, you might not care. You might not care. It might not be that big of a deal, but reputation precedes you. Like, these things go before you. Reputation and relationships and connections that you have with people, that go before you, friends. So you got to be careful. Even when it's folk that you don't like, watch what you say out your mouth because they might be hiring you one day. Okay, they may be the dot that gets connected for you to link up with somebody that makes you a millionaire. You don't know what could happen. So despise not the humble beginnings. It ain't no get rich quick, easy scheme. It's not, they don't work like that. And most people who get rich quick lose it quick too. Lose it fast, quick, in a hurry. Be gone. Just like that. Pew, gone. Y'all hear me, Ground Squad? I ain't gonna start preaching today, but I'm just saying, I probably wouldn't have took the 10,000, but good for him that he got his money and he happy about being unemployed. We'll see how that goes. Okay, y'all. Y'all know something that I saw that really kind of made me feel like, I missed that at first. Y'all remember this UAP I talked about earlier this week? Hold on. Let me pull it up. Let me share my screen. Y'all remember this UAP that got hit by a Hellfire missile? Watch how it splits into 3 equal pieces behind it. I saw someone post it, but I can't remember their name. When it hits it, there are 3 pieces that fall out behind it like intelligent. Same shape, same size, and they keep flying behind the actual UAP. Look at that. That's intelligent. That's still the UAP. It looks like you can see a few dots of the other pieces or behind it or not. Why does it look like that split into 3 equal pieces, friends? When I ended that live, I said, you know what? I have to call them. It done turned the corner. Child, the UAP done turned the corner over the ocean. I said, I'm going to have to call y'all back because why does it look like that split into 3 equal pieces behind the actual orb? Like, it's some type of plasma intelligent sentient being that it knew for those 3 pieces to separate and go off their separate ways. That's crazy. Look at that, y'all. Anything else would have went on and fell in the water. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. Anything else would have went on, fell in the water, and gone on about its business. This thing would have crashed, but it didn't. It kept going. And at this point, they cut the video. We don't even know if those 3 pieces joined back in with that one. These are the type of things that I be telling y'all, they be hiding from us in plain sight. They know we're going to talk about it for a little while, and then it's not going to be talked about anymore. This what me and my mom be talking about. Shout out, Miss Vicky. This what me and my mom be talking about. We be getting deep into this stuff because somebody lying, I know it ain't us. Because I can see with my own 2 eyes, and they big. Okay? That thing split into 3 pieces. Look, friends. Same shape. Like little Pac-Man. And then they cut it. Let us see the whole video. Let us see what you saw. Don't try to cut out the middle. They be playing in our face. They be playing in our face. Okay, friends. Let's move on to the next story time. Now, it started. Hold on. I hope y'all could have heard that other video. But what do y'all think about AI? If you think AI is the new wave and it's going to help us and drive us forward in a new future where we can be advanced and be successful, put a 1 in the chat. But if you think AI is going to be the downfall, put a 2 in the chat. I just want to see. I just want to see. And if you're on the replay game, you can still put a 1 and a 2 because I'm going to go back and read the comments and respond to them all. But I just want to see. This is our last topic, y'all, of the day. It's going to be a quick show, but I did want to go live with y'all because this is Stream Timber. Okay. Let me go right here. Okay, y'all, I'm going to stop it right there. So for those of y'all that don't know what's going on, basically there's a woman who hired an AI assistant that works 24/7 and never takes a break, and it only costs her $20 a month. I'm going to tell y'all, this is why AI is scary. It's powerful. You can do a lot with it. I use AI for certain things. But this is the scary part. The days of hiring an assistant or the days of getting people to write your papers for you, the days of manual labor or a real human body to assist is over. That's over. People create movies, TV shows, skits, personalities, assistants, all with AI, and it is mostly free. You can do a lot of this stuff on ChatGPT. You can do a lot of this stuff on CapCut, on any type of editing software. You can do a lot of this stuff up there. And now, instead of me hiring Bianca, James, Christopher, colleague, whoever I'm going to hire to be my assistant to say, hey, I need you to go through here, make sure all this stuff is done, make sure it's right, make sure it's organized, make sure I have everything I need for the work week, I can just hire AI. Type in what I want it to do, and it'll do it. Now, there was once upon a time you had to know code to do this stuff. You got no code no more. You got to put on no ampersand, close parentheses, bracket, semicolon, run, semicolon, bracket, parentheses. You don't have to know code. You don't have to do any of those things to get AI to work for you. You can literally go to AI and say, you know what? I want a great business idea with little to no money that I want to start. AI will give you all these different ideas. You can go to AI and say, I want to find out ways to know what men like. AI is gonna give me all this stuff. I want you to AI create me a file that shows me what people are interested in this week, what's trending this week, what's selling this week, these are all things that you used to have to pay money. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna put y'all in a little secret because I'm gonna put y'all on. I'm never gonna put y'all down. I'm gonna put you on. At one point, I wanted to do drop shipping, and I was like, I'm gonna do drop shipping. I'm gonna sell these whatever it was I was gonna sell. I went through a week and I printed out so many papers of what's trending. I paid for this app to tell me what the number one thing was that was trending and what sells the most. I was going to sell little baggies. Y'all know little $20 baggies. You can get those cheap nylon bags. You can get them cheap from Alibaba and you can sell them for another price. I was like, oh, they're selling this, selling. But here's the thing. When you get stuff like that, you have to realize that there's already someone that's saturated in that market, okay? Whatever it is you're trying to sell. There's someone already doing very well in that market. And if I go on Amazon and order something, I'm probably going to order from the place that got 5 stars or the most stars, it has the most reviews, or however many was purchased last month. It could be the exact same product right below each other. I'm more likely to buy the product that has 100 purchases in the last month versus 10 purchases in the last month. And Amazon will show you that. So I say all that to say, I paid money to know those statistics. You don't have to pay for no algorithm or no system to do that for you now. You can just put it into AI and it'll do it. And if you are paying, like this lady paid $20 a month. $20 I pay more money than that watching Netflix or for my Netflix subscription. I don't even watch it. I don't even watch Netflix. Do y'all see where things are headed? Human brain, human function, human manpower being replaced with AI with just a click, bloop, 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 bloop. Now, yes, it will make mistakes, but far less mistakes than a human gonna make. I don't know, friends. I think this is like we think about zombie apocalypse with the cooties, but I think about robot apocalypse. Is that possible? Will we get to a point where we don't know how to do anything? Is the new generation going to be the people who don't know how to do a doggone thing, but ask the computer to do it for them? I mean, we have robots that deliver food now. Down the street. Excuse me, getting down the street, delivering food. Say what now? That is insane, y'all. Robots delivering food, robots being your assistants, and I say robots with AI technology, AI-powered technology, being your assistant in your house, fixing your drinks, babysitting your kids. Ain't that what Ilolo trying to do with the new Tesla robot? Fighting in matches, doing all kinds of stuff. And as humans, we're just wasting away, telling the AI what to do, all for capitalism. For the love of money. Dollar bill, y'all. That's what it's for. That's what it's for. People are trying to survive. And granted, I don't knock anybody using AI to help them design or create a business platform. As you should. But it's a tad bit scary. I'm okay with going green. I'm okay with the green neighborhoods where you have an apartment and you got like a what do you call it? Urgent care connected to the apartment. You have a pharmacy, you have a grocery store, parking garage, a gym, a pool, everything you need in that little green area. I would be okay with riding bicycles, living in a go green city. I would be okay with that. But handing everything over to AI, that's a little scary because when AI becomes sentient, I don't think there's an if, I think it's a when it becomes sentient. When AI becomes sentient, it's kind of like, what are we going to do now? Because you can't outsmart a computer that has access and is connected to everything that we've ever recorded on the internet, that we've ever documented on the internet. You can't outsmart that. It doesn't have any moral concept. And maybe you can try to program it to do that. But what happens when it outprograms you as the person, as the human that can't think as fast as AI can? And I know a lot of people love to say there ain't enough space, it's not enough room, it doesn't have enough cloud access. What would it take for it to just go in and repurpose the clouds that are already out there? All it needs is access. I don't know, friends. I don't know, friends. I'm not going to stay up here too long, y'all. This was a quick 30-minute show. I hope I ain't make y'all mad, but I really do hope I got y'all up in a tizzy because some of these stories got me up in a tizzy. I'm going to stay up to date on them. I just wanted to come and talk to y'all and do a quick live show for y'all. I didn't have many conspiracies just besides the last part. Actually, the UFO split into three pieces in this last story. But I would make my best effort to call y'all on the regular. If you were not here earlier in the show, baby, I work a 9 to 5. So I'm busy. From the hours of 7 to 5, I'm really extremely tied up. Sometimes after, I got off late today. And I have school-aged children who are in sports. And one of them got the cooties right now. So I'm going to go eat because dinner has been prepared. I'm in this live. Hopefully I'll be able to get it on the playback if I didn't see y'all comments today because I can't always see them in this app, but we're going to get a better app. We're going to continue to evolve just like AI. And friends, I really hope I ain't got y'all up in too much of a tizzy. I'm going to call y'all back later on, okay? Bye.